it like being Blair?
Well, you know what? It's actually really fun because I got into acting because I was painfully shy and I was afraid to express much of anything. But if I could hide behind a role, then I could be a brat, I could be mad, I could be all the things that I wouldn't let myself be normally. And so when I got the part of Blair, it was great because that was not something I could ever be. But man, it sure came naturally.
Joe is a major inspiration for me for Charlie's Angels, for Dylan.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Joe was like...
Just the sweetest human being you are. You are so dear.
You also showed that girls could be strong and tough, you know? And you, like, helped take also a lot of intimidation away for females. Like, Blair, for me, represented, like, we can be intimidated by people, but we don't have to, like, fear them, and we can still be friends with them. Because you know how, like, popular, beautiful people can, like, scare you sometimes. And, like, Blair was like, no, there's actually, it's not about the outside, it's about the human inside.
Drew, what did I do? What did I do, Drew?
Literally, you, for me, represented, you were a giant moral compass for me. Like, Natalie, to
Delicious.
me, was always, like, to me, like, the voice of conscience, reason. It seemed like you had an instilled knowledge of, like, right, wrong, good, evil, which I did not have growing up. And I was like, well, Natalie, obviously, you know, and Tootie. I loved Tootie. I mean, I can't believe it. What was it like to play Joe?
Just what a privilege. You know, I got to go to work every day. Our hardest task was to find the funniest way to tell our story. And they, you know, allowed me the privilege of this character that you just get to say everything that everybody wants to say, you know. And we were so lucky on the show because, you know, we had Charlotte and we had each other.
You still do.
These great teammates around.
Oh my God, this is exactly what Lucy and Cameron and I are like, too. We're 3 peas in a pod, so close.
But it's interesting when we hear about the stories behind the scenes. Lisa, is it true that you actually got into a fist fight on the set?
No, not really.
This sounds like a yes.
No, well, Eve Plum, who played Jan Brady, played my cousin on The Facts of Life. And apparently there was a fist fight, and we were rehearsing it, and she accidentally hit me. Oh. But so the next morning I came to the set early and I asked the makeup people to put a black eye to make it look like she really hit me, and then they had to scramble to figure out what they were going to do and everything. Just silly.
That's fun. That's playing at work.
There you go. Well, we were kids, so we did. And, you know, and there was also a time I went to Disneyland and got a fake cast and pretended I had a cast and made them scramble to figure out what they were going to do. You know, just...
Were you a practical joker?
Totally a practical joker.
George Clooney is a big practical joker.
Yeah.
Don't ever mess with him.
No.
And didn't you get to kiss George Clooney?
I did, but the story is that I forgot because I was being interviewed and somebody said, well, what was it like to kiss George Clooney? And I said, well, I don't know. We didn't play girlfriend-boyfriend on the show. And they said, oh, yeah, you did. And I said, if I kissed George Clooney, I think I would remember it. And they rolled the tape where I was actually pretending to be his girlfriend and kissed him. But that is not any commentary on his kissing ability, I'm sure.
Now, I know we're celebrating Drew's birthday. So, Mindy, do we have another surprise for you? Did you bring something for Drew?
Yes. We are making you an honorary Eastlander, and the only way to do that through the help of your fabulous crew.
See what this is?
Oh, I know exactly.
Yeah. So welcome to it, kiddo.
I knew that
one of us.
The ash of maroon. It's the uniform.
Look at that.
It doesn't go with your beautiful dress.
Lisa, Nancy, and Mindy, and of course, a big shout out to Kim Fields. Tootie, we love you too.
We love you, Tootie. We love you, Kim Fields, so much.
And we can't, I'm sorry, I just have to do this. We can't have the ladies here without a little sing-along to one of the most popular TV theme songs of all time. Do you guys want in on this?
Yes.
Let's do it. Come on, stand up, everybody. Can we do it? Let's hit it.